Hello and welcome to News Updates at 12. I am Grace Komolafe. The activities of the investors positioning themselves ahead of the dividend-paying season led to another positive week as the Nigerian exchange gained 2.12 trillion naira in the past week. The all-share index appreciated by 3.71% week-on-week, reaching 105 and 85.25 index points. In turn, with the movement of the ASI, the total market capitalization of listed equities rose by 3.17% to close the week at 59.42 trillion naira, indicating a 45.21% year-to-date return for investors. The surge was propelled by renewed bullish sentiment in financial stocks on the back of expected corporate releases. The tally of weekly deals dipped to 1.773 billion shares, worth 52.87 billion naira, exchanged in 44,713 deals, lower than 2.157 billion units of shares valued at 108.82 billion naira that exchanged hands in the previous week in 51,556 deals. Moving on, Meta, the parent company of Facebook, has appealed a previous court ruling in Brazil that prohibited it from using its name due to confusion with another company. The initial ruling issued in late February mandated Meta to cease using its name within 30 days, following the lawsuit from a Brazilian computer services provider claiming ownership right to the name. However, the appellate court overturned this decision, allowing Meta to retain its name in Brazil. The Brazilian Meta asserted its ownership of the name's rights in the court and emphasized the importance of adhering to the law, irrespective of business decisions made by external entities. Despite this victory, Meta still has the option to appeal further. Formerly known as Facebook, Meta underwent a rebranding in 2021 to focus on developing the metaverse, a shared virtual environment. And now, Uber has agreed to a $178 million settlement in Australia to resolve a lawsuit by taxi operators and drivers alleging income loss since Uber's entry. Filed in 2019, the lawsuit accused Uber of violating licensing laws. The settlement, Australia's fifth largest, addresses over 8,000 taxi and hire car owners and drivers' claims. Maurice Blackburn lawyers confirmed the settlement, highlighting Uber's arrival in 2012, which redirected revenue from licensed taxi drivers and devalued their licenses. Despite Uber's denial of international law-breaking, the settlement marked the resolution after years of legal battle. Former lawmaker Rod Barton, part of the class action, sees the settlement as validation of Uber's circumvention of taxi licensing regulations. Australia's Mineral Resources has unveiled plans to establish a lithium processing hub in West Australian Goldfield region following its acquisition of Posodium Nickel's Lake Johnston Nickel concentrated plants and mining rights. Led by billionaire Chris Ellison, the company aims to centralize lithium ore processing using a hub-and-spoke model. The move seeks to solidify Australia's dominance in lithium supply as it ships out half of the world's raw material. MinRes will convert to Nickel's plan to process lithium into spodumene concentrate, enhancing its global service potential. With the Australian government mulling tax incentives for such initiatives, MinRes stands poised to leverage its expertise and partnership for further success in the lithium sector. And lastly, Chinese electric vehicle EV manufacturer XPeng has announced its strategy to penetrate the highly competitive EV market further by introducing a new, more affordable brand. Set to launch within the next months, these models will be priced between $14,000 to $21,000, targeting a segment where premium EV markets generally price their car higher. This decision comes amid an intensified price war in China's EV market, with companies like BYD leading the charge in reducing prices. XPeng's new brand will not only offer more accessible pricing, but also focus on different levels of intelligent driving capabilities, aiming to create the first AI-assisted driving car tailored for young consumers. This move reflects the company's ambition to capture a larger market share and solidify its position in the rapidly evolving EV landscape in China. And that's all for now on News Updates. Many thanks for watching. I am Grace Komalafe.